Hello everybody, welcome back to another late night chat, and my gosh, it feels like it's been forever yet again. Let me apologize, let me tell you, at certain times for many an internet reviewer or a person who wants to work online, life happens. Things occur, just pulls you out of the moment, and that's what's happened to me. I know I promised a strong return back with my Nostalgia Critic video, my Nostalgia Critic Returns video, and my Royal Rumble video, but I had occasions that happened in life that wound up kind of pulling me away, and I focused more on that a little bit. I have no regrets for what I did and what was going on, but I still do apologize to you for being away for so long. So what's been happening over these past few weeks with me being gone? Well, we've had WWE's Elimination Chamber, which I did not watch, but I of course know all the results. Nothing too surprising, nothing really stands out, other than I guess the fact that they allowed The Shield to continue their dominance in the WWE for a little while longer. We'll see how much farther that actually goes. But The Rock retaining over CM Punk, nobody cares. The Elimination Chamber, as much as they were pushing the Swagger return, I guess it kind of made sense that it would be him getting the shot and him winning, but then with his little incident where he got caught being high or having marijuana or whatever, who knows what the future will hold for Swagger and WrestleMania and all the events. So, will he still main event it? I don't know. Then we had, apparently, in Waco, Texas, as I saw from an app I follow, ProWrestling.net, The Undertaker returned to a house show. It was just a random house show, and nobody knew nobody. Not even people in the back really kind of knew. It was a surprise to everyone almost. So, we'll see what happens with that. And apparently that was just recent. But other than that, what else has been going on with Lonnie? Well, I went ahead and bought Dead Space 3, and I haven't played it yet. And I'll tell you why. First of all, I've got a very massive amount of games that I've already put on the back burner that I'm already invested in, and I wanted to beat them. One of which being the Hitman series, which I beat finally, and then I also had another game that I can't remember right now that I wanted to beat. But another thing is I wanted to kind of I don't know, not die down, but Dead Space 3, I have never, ever seen such a game hyped, I guess, as much as this game. Almost every single person I follow on YouTube, from Game Grumps, Peanut Butter Gamer, DSP, which I guess was sort of expected, but even for him kind of out of nowhere, and others. Everyone had to have a say about the Dead Space 3 demo. And to me, I don't understand why is it that this game, almost every game, gets a demo release, but none got the attention that Dead Space 3 had. Now, I did hear that apparently some people, I guess Visceral or EA, somebody, wound up paying for their products to be, for the product to actually be played, tested, and, talked about and stuff, and they actually paid people to play the demo. But even still, I don't understand why so many people had to talk about this demo. It made no sense, because if you're a fan of the Dead Space franchise, you're already invested. You've played 1, you've played 2, so you're obviously going to play 3. So they're not trying to get you. They're not trying to get you to play the game, because you already want to buy it and want to play it. So, okay, then who else could they be going for? Well, they can't be going for people who don't like the game, because I don't know anybody who... Take Prince of Persia, for example. I hated that first game. Do you think I wanted to play the next one when it virtually kind of looked the same? Well, Dead Space 3 virtually kind of looks the same. Yeah, they have better graphics, some improvements, newer guns, newer enemies, but it's still killing necromorphs and shooting off their limbs. Just now you're on a planet, and it's co-op. So they're not catering to the market of people who didn't like the first game or the first 2 games or whatever. So I still didn't understand what they were trying to do in trying to market this demo so much. It was baffling to me. Outside of the Dead Space demo and Dead Space release, outside of Nostalgia Critic's return and anything going on with WWE, which I can't really talk about much because I don't get to watch it. My late night chat series that I've been doing, I usually film it at around anywhere between 1 in the morning or 3 in the morning. And I've been offered a position at my job for a full-time position, but I have to go to 3rd to get it. So if I have to go to 3rd, I'll either be 11 to 7 or 12 to 8. And if that is the case, then I'm going to have to either do my videos on Fridays and Saturdays, which is when I'll be off, or I'll have to film earlier before I go into work. So I'm not too sure how exactly that'll all work out. But me seeing how this past month has gone, seeing how I've kind of dropped off from the YouTube for a while, and I do apologize. It's come to my attention that if I want to keep posting videos and getting people to see my content or hear opinions from this channel and just have a good time, that I need help. And the help is going to come in the form of my 2 best friends. They're going to have a show put together for you. They're going to be looking to make a couple top 10 lists, talk about a bunch of different stuff. They have quite a bit different tastes than I do. So you'll get a whole nother universe of things which will be discussed here on the Barely Passing Product channel. So you can look forward to that. Be excited about it. These 2 guys are going to be just as in-depth and in tune to it as I hope to be. So look forward to that. We've got that coming. I, of course, am going to try and get back on the ball here. And I got a few things I want to work on. Got a few things, of course, I'd like to ask. Like, you know, as far as the, you know, I did the Walking Dead playthrough, and I put out 3 episodes. And as fun as it was for me to actually play the game, that was actually the other game I had to beat, was Walking Dead. Now that I remember it. I felt that I couldn't continue to play unless I was filming, but I was never in a moment where I felt like filming. Because I don't have a direct capture, I kind of do DSP style, where I set up a camera in front of the TV, get the brightness taken care of, volume taken care of, and then I play the game. Well, I realized that 10, 15, even 20 minutes goes by so fast. You know, my tip of the hat off to Darkside Phil, because playing 10 minutes of gameplay and then immediately going to upload that, to come back and play another 10 minutes, then to go upload that, or however he does it, I'm still in the blank on it. You know, kudos to you, because I did it 3 episodes, and that was a lot of time invested. For 20 minutes on an episode with this camera at the rate that it was filming, it still took about 4 hours to upload. And that was insane. And I also realized that I didn't get... Then again, I realized that it was an older game, so I kind of should have expected it, but I didn't get any of the hits that I was hoping for, or people talking, or nothing like that. So it has been abandoned. Not that you really care, but it has been gone. I did finally beat the game. I'm not going to lie, I watered up at the end. The game was very sad. A lot of difficult decisions in it, and I wish I could have shared more with you, but it's not something that I could have divulged all of my time into. Maybe I'll do another gameplay episodic thing in the future if I find the game worthwhile or something, or if you'd like me to. But other than that, you know, would you like to see more gameplay stuff? If so, please tell me in the comments below. If not, tell me in the comments below. But with that, I also have, of course, I've got tons of movies. I've got tons of movies and DVDs and Blu-rays, and I've got all my wrestling stuff that I'd love to talk about. So, what do you want to see on the channel? What are you looking for? What is it that you people who have subscribed to me, what is it that you came to this channel for? What is it that you wish to see me fulfill? I've got plans on movie, you know, of course, the Late Late review. One of the first things I did was See No Evil. And then the, oh my gosh, I forget the other one. Hold on. Oh yeah, See No Evil and Stay Alive. You know, my Late Late reviews. I want to do those, and I will continue to do those, because that was my first brainchild of having this channel start up. But now I've also compiled a list of movies that I've never seen, ever, and would find it interesting to finally actually be able to sit down, watch it, and give you my opinion on what it is. And here's the funny part of it, it's films that everyone has seemed to have seen, such as Die Hard. All of them. Haven't seen a single one. Back to the Future. None of them. Aliens, or Alien, whatever. None of them, other than AVP, and AVP 2, which sucked. And I wrote down quite a few more that are sitting over there, and that's just the tip of that iceberg. You know, would you like to see that? I don't know. Comment below, give me your opinions. What do you want on this channel? Because I know what I want, what I'm going to give you anyway. I already know that, but what more could you ask of me? What more do you want to see? Gameplay footage, or game reviews, or film reviews, new films, old films, of course my wrestling talk. When my two buddies, when they finally get up on this channel and they start bringing you films of their own, you'll have top 10 lists and top 20 lists and music talk, all this different type of stuff that they'll bring to the table that I just don't have the will to talk about, or the knowledge. I'll have them, sometimes it'll probably be all of us talking about films and whatnot. So, movies, music, games, entertainment, in a nutshell. We just want to bring you debates, all that good stuff. It's going to be a time for change, and it's going to be a time for me to really get back into the focus of this, because it is something that I'm passionate about, and I've missed doing it, and I hope that you have missed seeing me too. And to everyone who has sent me stuff, I'm sorry I haven't responded to you yet, and I will be getting on that. I guarantee it. Just had to get my flow back into it. I had to get my soul back into it. It was gone for a while, focused on other things, but now I realize that I can focus on this and focus on that. Here's hoping that the third shift job still allows me enough time to really get my thoughts together and get my time together to bring you more material. And then, hey, if I'm even available, I can start seeing new movies on a regular basis and all that good stuff. So, from us at the Barely Passing Product, from myself personally, thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far. Give me a comment below. What do you like? What don't you like? What do you want to see? And as always, it's better late than never. Thank you guys. Have a good night.